Hello there, my name is Stacey, and I like old stuff. Nice to see you. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so I thought it was time to upload another one. How do you like my hat? Right now, when I'm filming this, we're in the middle of spring season, and today it is a warm and sunny 80 degrees outside. So I wanted to look spring-like. And I thank you in advance for joining me. And today I'd like to talk to you about some of my treasures. This is a real gem that I picked up at an antique shop. This is an autograph book. Here's the back of it. It is kind of worn out in some places that you could see, and the pages, some of the pages are loose, but it's still a very nice treasure, and I just love this. So, this book belonged to Catherine Grimes of Yardleyville, Pennsylvania, and it's dated July 9th, 1878. The autographs in here are dated 1878 through 1880, and it is from students. Apparently, Catherine and the people who signed this book were students at what is called a normal school. Now, what is a normal school? It's not an abnormal school, okay, I'll tell you that much. A normal school was the term used for a college or school, a post-high school that taught young women, for the most part, because teachers were mostly women back then, how to become teachers. And normal referred to the curriculum that was used, that they learned about, that they were going to go and teach their future students in schools. Normal school really isn't used anymore in America, that term, but it is still used in some parts of Europe and especially parts of the East, China, Japan, and so forth. So this autograph book has some great entries. These students wrote very eloquently because they were becoming teachers after all. They had a good command of the English language. And they would quote a lot of famous authors and writers. And I especially like this one. Some books are to be read, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested. Good advice is cheap. Your friend, Lottie A. Cox of New Brunswick, New Jersey. I'm not going to go through all of these because there's quite a few. I'll just share my favorites. This one I especially like. It refers to biblical women who are strong. And this says, Mary's love and Martha's diligence, Rachel's beauty, and Ruth's intelligence are a maiden's best inheritance. Wow, how about that? Your true friend, Carrie Hawk. March 19th, 1880. I'll just show you the handwriting here. It's beautiful. There we go. And another one writes, I hope you may be as successful as a teacher as you have been as a student. Your friend Emily Sharp, Port Elizabeth, Cumberland County, New Jersey. And in the corner it says State Normal School, Trenton, New Jersey, June 18th, 1880. Now, I did some research, and State Normal School in Trenton, New Jersey became Trenton State College. That's what it is today. So if you are an alumni or know any alumni from Trenton State College, let them know about this little piece of history that it used to be called normal school, and would train teachers in the 1870s, 1880s. So there's a lot of pages that are also blank, but it's just fascinating to read. And I wonder what became of all of these people. I hope they all had nice teaching careers and fulfilling lives. To thy own self be true, somebody writes. This is March 20th, 1880, right here. And if you have any ancestors named Catherine Grimes who lived in Yardleyville, Pennsylvania, around the 1870s, 1880s, let me know. And this could be yours. I would kill for some artifacts from my family's history, but I don't think there are any out there. Next, I'd like to show you a very, very old picture that's very dear to me. And since I am filming this around the Easter season of the church calendar, it's also First Holy Communion season. This is a picture of a little girl, about 8 years old, I would say. That's the communion age, first communion age. And she has a big bow in her hair and is holding, I would guess, a Bible or prayer book. And it appears there's a rosary wrapped around it. She's in a white dress and button-up shoes. And the chair she's sitting on is kind of worn out. You could see it's unraveling in the corner and threads are hanging down. And this was taken in Philadelphia, 1314 Frankfort Avenue. So I would place that around, I don't know where that is exactly, probably close to Kensington. Federal Art Studio. And this girl has curls. I'm not sure if she was naturally curly or her hair was done for the picture. But she has a big bow on her head. Here, I'll show you this. I love big bows. I just love pictures with big bows. I just do. Look at that. And here's that thread I was talking about right here. Right here. See that thread hanging down off the chair? So, maybe the photo studio took this chair out of the trash and decided to use it. I don't know. And her bow, you see here, she's got the book with a cross. I'm not sure if the cross is on the book or is part of the rosary that is wrapped around the book. And then she's got the button shoes of the era, white dress, and big bow. And then there's the studio name down there. Now, that's all the information I have on this photo. I would say I would date this around the late 19s, 1918, 1919. That is when those big bows were popular. So, that's just my wild guess. I don't know for sure, but that's my guess. I just love this picture. It's one of my favorites. And if this is your relative, or you think this is your relative, let me know. It could be your great aunt or great grandmother, who knows, who grew up in Frankfort. Let me know. She was very cute and pretty. I just love it. Okay, finally, we're gonna advance a little bit in time to 1950s. And please don't get insulted if you lived through the 1950s or were born before the 50s. I'm not calling you old, okay? But still, it's old, but not really old, okay? This is a postcard of a house called Holiday House. It is a place to stay in Cape May, New Jersey. And it's very dear to me because I stay here every summer. It's a large house with 3 floors, and it has been in Cape May since the late 1800s, or actually middle 1800s. And since the turn of the century, around 1900 or so, it has been owned by the Episcopal Diocese of Pennsylvania and a house for the Girls Friendly Society. What is the Girls Friendly Society? Also known as GFS. Girls Friendly Society is an organization that was started in the Episcopal Church and has spread all over the world in the Anglican Church. Of which the Episcopal Church is part of, the Anglican Worldwide Communion. So, it was an organization, or still is an organization, for young girls of faith. And they have meetings, they have chapters, they go on trips, they have projects. Outreach is a very big thing to them. They learn about charity. They learn arts and crafts. They do all kinds of fun projects together, and they also learn about their own spirituality. Think of it as Girl Scouts, but with less camping and more prayer. So they have a worldwide conference. And they have chapters all over the world. Once upon a time, there used to be girls-friendly houses, host houses, all over the United States. And one by one they closed up because church membership dropped and things got a little expensive and they couldn't maintain the properties anymore. So, Holiday House in Cape May, New Jersey, is the last of its kind, and it's still doing very well. And it is a treat to stay there. I belong to the Episcopal Church, and that's how I got to know Holiday House. And I will read what is on the back of this postcard. Sent in 1953. It's postmarked 1953. Says, "Hi, I'm having fun. Go swimming every day. It rained Sunday. We go on the boardwalk every night. We have a hayride and a marshmallow roast. Be back soon. Love, Carol M." And Carol M was sending this to Aileen Egbert, 11 Oak Crest Lane in Wallingford, Pennsylvania, which is near or part of Swarthmore, PA, Pennsylvania. I've got both locations stamped on here. The postage was 2 cents at the time. There you go. Here's the writing. If you know Carol M. or Aileen Eckbert, I tried to look up this person and I didn't really get anywhere. I tried to locate them or her relatives to let them know about this postcard, that they might want this. So, if you or anybody knows Carol M. or Aileen Eckbert, let me know. They might want to be reunited with this postcard. And down here it says GFS, Girls Friendly Society, GFS, Holiday House, Cape May, New Jersey. It's like the best kept secret in Cape May. And I will be visiting this place in September. Maybe even before that. I don't know. So, I hope you enjoyed my little lecture. And I hope to make more of these videos in the future. I've been busy and I kind of neglected doing this. But I'm so glad you were with me today. Like I always say, your collection is a museum, your own personal museum. What good is a collection if it's never shared? So open up your museum. Share your pieces, talk about them, post them online. If you can't post them online, bring them in person to a party or something, or your church or your school. People are interested in this stuff. So, share away, okay? Thank you very much again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.